Open can with retraction, depression, scapular external rotation. In this exercise, you'll want to start with your feet at about shoulder width apart, a slight bend in the knees, pelvis in a neutral pelvic position, transverse abdominals contracted or drawn in, and then thoracic extension, head up of course, and slight lordotic cervical curve here. What you'll want to do is, as the position is initiated, which is going to be a scaption position, so I'm going to demonstrate with Caitlin here. So we're going into that motion. We're going into this motion. Not what would be shoulder flexion and not what would be shoulder abduction, but scaption, which is right in the middle between flexion and that abduction angle. As that position is initiated, you want to bring the scapula into depression, retraction, scapular external rotation. So go ahead and initiate that motion. Good, and continue, continue, continue. Completely bringing the arms up overhead. Good, and then back down. So upon what's called the concentric action, so coming up into this concentric action as the tissues are shortening under load, the scapula will be pulled into retraction, depression, while the transverse abdominals are being continually contracted as well. So let's do that one more time. Good. And come on down. Good. And let's do a 180-degree turn. So what you're seeing from the back here now, so you can see what's actually happening in this angle, is transverse abs are being drawn in, which is helping to reduce the thoracolumbar extension, which is a good thing because you don't want to hyperextend in the thoracolumbar junction. Then when the motion is initiated, the scapula are going into retraction, depression. Yeah, let's do that. Let's relax and then do that again. Perfect. So see what's happening in the scapula there? Go ahead and lift the arms. Good, into that scaption angle, continually drawing in with the transverse abdominals, which is keeping the lower back position in check while scapula are coming down. And very importantly, as the arms are lifted, the scapula, again, staying depressed. You don't want, go ahead and bring the arms back down. You don't want to have the shoulders elevate. So you don't want this neck area, what's called the upper trapezius, the scapula to elevate as the arms come up. That's actually considered a shoulder pathokinematic. You actually want the scapula to come down to create that upward lateral rotation of the scapula. And that's initiated by pulling the scapula into depression. So one more rep. So as the scapula is pulled into depression, it enables the scapula to basically do this, which is upward lateral rotation, which gives lots of clearance for the glenohumeral head to not collide with the acromion. Let's come on back down. Awesome, and that's a great way to train the shoulder mechanics,